France would be a third world nation if it wasn't for Africa. What? I think the point here is about colonialism, because Jackson Hinkle went to South Africa and now he's gonna like come out with like the Kunta Kinte cloth and he's gonna have his fist up and he's gonna be like, you know, Russia's here to save the black people or whatever. But France would probably just would be a country like, why would it be a third world nation? Just because France did not make all of its wealth just off of taking resources from Africa. It made a decent amount of its wealth, but it also has like science and development fields. It has people working there that, you know, would develop the country the same. I mean, Poland doesn't have a bunch of colonies, and it seems to be doing. I don't know of all the Polish colonies in Africa, and Poland seems to be fine. I don't know of all the Danish colonies in Africa. Denmark seems to be fine. I don't know of all the colonies from the Netherlands. I mean, if this was true, would this not, from the French perspective, just be a justification for colonialism? The idea that you cannot get wealth only from stealing from others, you cannot create your own through like trade and fair agreements. Anyway, whatever. France would be a third world nation if it wasn't for Africa. Oh, I see how this would make a beef with Fuentes, because Fuentes would be like, what do you mean? The whites are the whites, and the whites are good, and the whites can do whatever, and do you think the black? No. Oh, I can see it now. Where's the oh yeah, no, the Groypers and their replies. Bro can't read. Hinkle getting ratio on each one of his replies. He said replies, brother, get ratioed. Remilio. What is this? Why are they all, what are they responding to? What about reply? Man, there's just a ton of Groypers down here. They do not like them. You got ratio on every single reply under your own tweet. Where's the replies that everybody's talking about? Oh, here it is. There's Nick Fuentes. You are a pathetic white cuck. It's unreal. High levels of dialogue going on the fringes of the right now. This right here is the type of dialogue Aristotle and gang could only dream of. But yeah, I mean, like I was thinking, I was thinking about like, the colonial French model, and but no, this is some interesting analysis too. I haven't really thought about it from this angle before. I think maybe the people at Princeton should look into it. Scholarly, in fact. You are a oh boy, you are a Efsler. We're on Twitch, who goes on catboy dates. When you gonna sign Nero's contract? Adding Milo Yiannopoulos. Okay, so you're a white cuck because you like black people. You are a homosexual. Okay. Your face when you see an unsucked third world. Oh my God. Jeez. They are not having a. These are the intellectual heavyweights. The intellect. Well, one second. Wait. Well, let's change the mood in here. Okay. We need to have real, chutzpah in approaching this. We need to make sure we approach this as scholars. As scholars, I say. This works. Okay, let's start from the top. France would be a third world nation if it wasn't for Africa. You, sir, are a pathetic white cuck. It's unreal. You are a Efsler who goes on catboy dates. When you gonna sign Nero's contract? Your face when you see an unsucked third world cock. 3 things I can say Fuentes can't say. I'm 100% white. I've never been out to dinner with a catboy. I've never been in a transgender group chat. Computer enhanced. Wait, what is this? What is this? Dog, these are so clearly edited. What the? This is just like, they're just making active. They're making active. I'm sorry, let me pause. They're editing each other in real time. The next frame is going to be okay, this is Hinkle's one. He's gonna be like, oh yeah, enhance, and it's just gonna be a picture of Nick Fuentes with a million black penises just all over his face, just all over, just guzzling the semen, just gallons. They're gonna get in an arms race. We're in an AI manufactured disinfo arms race of who can be the biggest cuck or homosexual. Look at this. This is so clearly not on. This has just been edited on after. You can see like there's like an actual button under the rainbow one. There's like real buttons on his chest. But those are fake. Or are those other ones even real? Now he's throwing, and you want to know how I also know it's edited? Because I've seen this picture before, and I know that wasn't there before. Computer and whoa, oh jeez, wow, okay. Let's go quickly, scroll past that, and just read. Computer enhance. Except mine isn't a fake Photoshop image. So it's him going on a date with a soiree for the groypers, I guess. The groypers who could be watching a soiree, maybe I don't know, a born acquaintanceship with this cat boy. This racist cat boy. Yeah, there's a racist cat boy. A racist gay cat boy. Oof. So it's just an arms race of who can call each other the gayest or the most third worldy or black identifying individual. Also, like, how do you lead with, like, Africa would be fine if it wasn't for France, or like France wouldn't be nothing if it wasn't for Africa, and then lead with, I'm white, Nick, I'm white. Like, he went from I stand with the black people, the Africans of the, and like 3-4 posts later, I'm 100% Caucasian. My blood runs with the veins of the Aryans. Okay, okay. Just call. You could say he's not. Why would you concentrate on you being white? You can concentrate on the fact that he is a white nationalist who is not fully white, but instead he chose to focus on himself being white. It's just a strange focus. Strange focus. This is a very weird arms race. Is that it? Is that last post the last one, or is there more under the horse schlong that was posted by Jackson? It's the default poll argument when you're being cornered. Who does this appeal to? This must only appeal to the most intellectual individuals on the internet. I mean, I know who Jackson appeals to. I've met his fans in public before, and they're something. They're either they're either LaRoucheites. I've met LaRoucheites before, and I've talked to them, or they're people who just frankly don't get out much. I remember when I was at the Rage Against the War Machine, like, anti-Ukraine aid protest, I was like there filming because I was a journalist, and I was, just taking pictures and doing whatever. And I was talk to people, whoever wanted to talk to me. I was not like being hostile or whatever. Because my purpose for being there was trying to get like why are they here? How did their perspective shift to a point where they are here advocating against aid? And I find the people there who are old style hippies, people in their 60s and 70s, and probably a Burning Man, who are here to, fight against all wars because all wars are evil and nobody should fund anything to fight the wars and kill a man. And then there was others who were, communists who were against participating in the neoliberal war machine. And then there was far-right maniacs who thought Russia was going to bring about like a better Europe, and then it would lead to a rightward turn generally in the world, and a return to Christianity, and they view Russia as a Christian army, and others that were just kind of like really, 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 really libertarian leaning, isolationist. But the Hinklers, okay, they were largely just, how do I put this? I don't know if they know how to do confrontation. I know they know how to do internet confrontation, but I don't know if they know how to do in-person confrontation. Because I had one of them confront me. I had two confrontations. The first one was I was talking to somebody else, and someone said, "F you, Dylan Burns." And I turn, and the person who said it to me is already walking away. And I said, "What's up?" And then he just went, "Yeah." And then he walked away. And I just thought, what was that supposed to anger me? What was I supposed to take from that? I don't know why you're angry at me. I don't know why you flipped me off. It was just a general, you disdain me. And it's not like this audience disdaining me matters to me at all. In fact, if I didn't get that reception there, I would ask like, oh damn, am I not being pro-Ukraine enough? Am I not, lip cucking out for the yellow and blue hard enough? Like, I don't know, maybe not. But it seemed like he wanted to like do a drive-by insult. And it wasn't, I'm going to come to you and tell you that you suck for X, Y, and Z. It was, you suck, and then he run away. Like a kid playing Ding Dog Ditch, It's, for where I come from, that's not how a man confronts someone. If you don't like someone, you walk up to them and say, you suck, you're a bitch, screw you, and then you've confronted them. You don't shout it from far away and then run away. You suck! Ah! It's I don't know, not exactly how I would engage in confrontation, but whatever. And then there was another one where I was at this, there was a bunch of pamphlet tables where people had their different pamphlets, and there was some socialist group, I forget who it was, it doesn't matter, they're irrelevant. And it was, but some like hard socialist group. And I was reading their pamphlets, and like one of them like turned to me and said, like, Dylan Burns? And I said, yeah. And he said, yeah, didn't you, how's your friend doing? I was like, what? Your friend that got beat up by Azov. And like 6 or 8 months prior, somebody like edited a tweet to make it look like they did the thing where you can edit the parts of a web page if you go into like the source code and you can change the text and the stuff. Somebody had done that to take a screenshot of me claiming that my friends had been beaten up by Azov. Now let me be clear. If I was beaten up and my friends were beaten up by Azov, I'd talk about it. I'd talk about it openly. I'd make a video about it. I'd make like a 3-part video series called like the Azov Files or something. Like if you go to my channel, right now, you can find videos of me talking about having Ukrainian soldiers like threaten me with guns. Well, not Ukrainian soldier, right there. I was almost shot by a Ukrainian soldier. Soldier snaps is the thumbnail. Like, not like I'm hiding from it, but he just fell for like a fake thing. And I said, like, that's not real. He was like, what? It's like, yeah, that's an edited tweet. You fell for an edited tweet. And I said, like, you should figure out if something's real before you file it there. And he's like, shut up. And I was like, whatever. And then I just stood there for another 30 seconds to just kind of annoy him. And I just kind of read the pamphlet and went through it. And his buddies seemed embarrassed by him because, like, I hadn't said anything or done anything. I just walked up, said, this is can I read your pamphlet? And they said, yes. And I read the pamphlet. He said, your buddies got beat up by Azov. I said, no. And so from his buddy's perspective, like, his friend just got, like, shut down in real time, and he seemed pretty embarrassed. It was a weird event. Most of the people were not like that. Most of the people were at least socially aware enough to not act like a complete freak. But, yeah, there was a few. Those were my interactions with the Hinklers. But no, for real, like, I guess this is what this appeals to, those people. I guess it's hard to, like, go from insulting people and calling them the F-slur online to doing it in person. It's a hard transition. France would be a third world nation if it wasn't for Africa.